Alright, listen up, True Blue Nation, this is it. The moment we've all been waiting for, the powder keg that's about to blow up the entire MLB offseason. Picture this. It's 2026 and the Dodgers front office, led by the sleepless genius Andrew Friedman, is still out here hunting like wolves in the night, refusing to settle for anything less than total domination. But hold on, because one leaked report, one whispered rumor, one cryptic photo from a secret meeting in LA. It's all pointing to a seismic shift that could rewrite the National League forever. We're talking Kyle Tucker and Cody Bellinger. The Dodgers circling these two outfield gods like sharks smelling blood in the water. And if you think this is just smoke and mirrors, you're dead wrong. This is the conspiracy that could turn the Dodgers into an unstoppable empire, or expose the cracks in their so-called bulletproof plan. Buckle up, because we're diving deep into the chaos, the outrage, and the league-wide meltdown that's about to erupt. Let's break this down step by step before ESPN drops the hammer. You ready for this? Because I promise by the end, you'll be questioning everything about how baseball's rigged. First off, the hook, the controversy that's got everyone from Dodger fans to rival execs foaming at the mouth. It's a True Blue Nation exclusive report, dropped like a nuclear bomb on Wednesday, straight from MLB.com insiders. The Dodgers haven't settled the tab yet? Unbelievable. We're in 2026 and Friedman's still pacing his war room, eyes bloodshot, because elite talent? It's never enough. The calendar flips, but the roster? It's not bulletproof for October unless they strike now. The market's burning, that quiet tension, the calm before the storm, and LA's circling Tucker and Bellinger like they're the last two pieces of the puzzle. Monopoly on talent? That's the Dodgers' motto. And if you think this is agent hype to jack up contracts, you haven't been paying attention to how LA operates. They don't speculate, they analyze the pattern. And that's why you need to subscribe right now, hit that bell, join the community, because we're decoding this before the world explodes. Imagine waking up to a tweet from Friedman himself. We're not done yet. That's the energy we're talking about, relentless, ruthless, and ready to shock the world. What if I told you this photo leaked from a clandestine meeting in a Beverly Hills hotel? Friedman, Tucker, and Bellinger's agent, all huddled in a room with blackout curtains. Conspiracy? You decide, but the outrage is real. Fans are already flooding my DMs. This is unfair. Media's calling it the off-season earthquake. Executives? They're hiding under their desks. What? Because this isn't just a signing. It's a power grab that could imbalance the entire league. Rhetorical question time. How long until the commissioner steps in? Or is this just the start of LA's total takeover? Let's set the situation up, folks. And trust me, this is where the tension ramps up like a horror movie. What happened? MLB.com confirms the Dodgers are one of the few realistic spots for Tucker. And it's sparking outrage because this isn't just a signing, it's a declaration of war. Picture the scene. Friedman's phone buzzes at 3 a.m. with insider tips. He calls Bichette, they huddle, and boom, the hunt begins. Fans are furious. Why mess with perfection? I mean, we've got Ohtani, Betts, Freeman. Why risk it? Media's in shock. Are they really going all in again? Headlines are screaming, Dodgers eye Tucker. Is this the end of competitive balance? Executives? They're sweating bullets knowing this could tip the scales. Why the strong reaction? Because Tucker's the lead domino, the guy who dictates what an elite outfielder costs this winter. Toronto's desperate, New York's inflating the market, but LA? They've got the financial nukes and the win now lure that no one can match. And Bellinger? Our prodigal son linked back home? It's messing with hearts, but we gotta be cold-blooded. Is he the pivot if Tucker ghosts us, or a complimentary piece to turn the lineup into a video game? The front office sees him as a lesser Tucker right now, harsh, but numbers don't lie. We're in a high-stakes chess match, and LA's comfortable waiting because the allure of Dodger Stadium weighs as much as the paycheck. Turn on notifications now. My live breakdown will drop the second this hits. But here's the crazy part. What if Tucker's agent is playing both sides? Rumors swirl that he's dangling Bellinger to force LA's hand. Fan outrage is peaking. One tweet I saw. Friedman, stop hoarding talent. And media? They're speculating on leaks. Sources say Tucker wants LA. This setup isn't random, it's calculated chaos designed to make rivals panic. People are furious, and rightfully so. Is this how empires are built, or is it just greed? Now, the player and team background. Let's get into the meat, because without this context you're lost in the fog. Kyle Tucker. Astros superstar, born in 1997, drafted in 2015, but exploded in 2021 with that iconic World Series performance. Left-handed bat that destroys baseballs, gold glove defense that turns routine flies into highlights. Bellinger? Our boy, drafted in 2013, MVP in 2019, but injuries and slumps derailed him. Teams involved? Dodgers. Payroll titans with $300 million plus budgets, built on analytics and aggression. Toronto, trying to rebound from their 2025 playoff flop, desperate for star power. New York, Yankees and Mets, always bidding wars to inflate prices. Executives like Friedman and Bichette? They're the puppet masters, Friedman, the data wizard who turned Tampa into champs. Bichette, the deal maker with a knack for timing. And here's the crazy part. Bob Bichette's also in play, an infielder with 25 homer power, but Tucker's the key. Why now? Because the market's a war of nerves, and the ripple effect could bottleneck payrolls league-wide. Imagine Friedman in his office staring at spreadsheets. We need this to go historic. Bellinger's background? He's like the prodigal son. Left for $17 million per year, struggled but now healthy. Teams like the Cubs or Guardians might lurk, but LA's the dream. Conspiracy whispers. Is Friedman manipulating Bellinger's return to distract from Tucker's pursuit? Fans are outraged. Bring him home. Media's digging. Bellinger's redemption arc? This background isn't just facts, it's the foundation of the storm. The conspiracy angle, this is where it gets juicy. Is this strategic manipulation? You bet. Friedman's not sleeping because he's orchestrating a bigger plan. Lock up Tucker to crush the NL, or use Bellinger as bait to panic the market. Suspicious? Bellinger's held hostage by Tucker's negotiations. He won't sign until Tucker does, forcing teams to dump cash. The Dodgers? They're playing the long game, waiting for desperation to drop prices. Conspiracy theorists are whispering, is this about competitive imbalance? LA hoarding talent so no one else can have it? Simple as that, empire building. And if Toronto fights for all of them? Laughable. LA's gravitational pull is different. People are furious, fans calling it unfair, media screaming monopoly. But let's dig deeper. What if Friedman's got moles in other front offices? Rumors of hacked emails, secret calls. Or is this a league-wide plot to keep small markets down? Rhetorical question. Are the Dodgers the villains in baseball's story or just smarter? Fan reactions are explosive. One forum post. This is why I hate LA. Media's piling on. Friedman's empire exposed. Executives are denying it, but the patterns scream conspiracy. This isn't random, it's a chess game where LA always wins. Here's the intrigue. If Tucker signs, Bellinger gets a payday. If not, panic ensues. The stakes? League balance shattered. What do you think? Is Friedman a genius or a manipulator? Comparisons? Let's talk past signings because history repeats itself in baseball. Remember when the Dodgers landed Ohtani in 2024? Shocked the world, turned them into 100-win beasts overnight. Tucker would be that, a generational outfielder like Trout or Judge with the power of Aaron Judge and the defense of Mookie Betts. Bellinger? Like bringing back a washed-up star who reignites. Think Pujols with the Angels in 2011, but with Dodger magic and a healthier body. League patterns? Small markets panic spend, big ones like LA hoard. This fits. Dodgers' philosophy is excess, not need. Compared to the Yankees' 2019 spree, they overpaid for Judge and Stanton, but LA's smarter. They wait for value. Or the Astros' 2021 scandal. Manipulation for wins. Is this Dodgers' version? Fans compare it to unfair advantages. Media says, Dodgers versus everyone. This isn't new, it's evolution. Rhetorical question. Will this be the signing that finally breaks the camel's back? Comparisons show LA always wins, excess over need, every time. Roster fit analysis, positional issues, depth charts, salary dynamics. Outfield, we've got Betts, Ohtani, but Tucker adds lefty power and defense. Imagine him patrolling left, turning homers into outs. Bellinger? Familiarity, but at what cost? Depth chart. Tucker slots in as starter, Bellinger as backup or DH. Salary? Tucker's asking 10 years, $400 million? Dodgers hate losing value, no stupid deals like the Phillies' Harper flop. Bichette? Infielder bottleneck. We need him at third or first, but payroll's tight. Financial discipline's key. They've been competitive for a decade by not imploding payroll. If they sign Tucker, it's the nail in the NL's coffin. Bellinger? A bet on high ceiling when healthy. Positional issues. Outfield depth is thin. Injuries could hurt. Dynamics. $300 million cap space, but competition heats up. Roster implications. Tucker makes us unbeatable. Bellinger, nostalgic but risky. Development concerns. Bellinger needs focus. Tucker, proven. This analysis screams strategy. LA's not desperate. They're opportunistic. People are furious. Why spend when we're already great? But the front office knows. Excess wins rings. Scouting breakdown. Tucker's strengths. Elite bat speed, 40 homer power, gold glove range, he covers ground like a vacuum. Weaknesses, age 29, slight injury risk from past shoulder tweaks. Stats, in 2025, .315/.388/.577 with 40 HR, 120 RBI, 5.2 WAR. Projections, 35 to 40 HR in LA, boosting to 110 wins. Bellinger, speed, 30 SB potential, defense but inconsistency. Stats, .285/.365/.520 30 HR, 3.8 WAR. Projections, 25 to 30 HR if healthy, solid but not elite. Bachette, power hitter, .280 AVG, 25 HR but positional fit. Advanced metrics, Tucker's WOBA .400 plus, Bellinger's .370. Scouting reports, Tucker, franchise cornerstone, Bellinger, high risk, high reward. Weaknesses, Bellinger's strikeouts, 150 plus. Tucker's occasional slumps. This breakdown shows Tucker as the upgrade, stats don't lie. Fans argue, Bellinger for heart. But numbers say Tucker. Rhetorical question, is nostalgia blinding us? League-wide reaction, rivals are losing their minds? Toronto fans, how do we compete? Their GM's quoted saying, LA's cheating. New York, inflating to counter but it's futile. Media, Dodgers cheating the system. ESPN screaming, this imbalances everything. Executives, panicking over imbalance, Padres owner, small markets doomed. Fans, outraged calling it a conspiracy. Imagine Astros fans, Tucker's ours. Cubs, Bellinger belongs here? This reaction's universal, fury, fear, fascination. People are furious, MLB needs a salary cap. Media's amplifying, Friedman's plot. Rivals GMs are meeting secretly. What do you think? Is this the end of fair play? Big picture implications. This means a 100-win team becomes historic. For the season, NL dominance, World Series lock. Free agency. Inflated prices, $500 million deals. League balance. Imbalance, small markets suffer. Think Pirates or Royals fading. Conspiracy? LA's plan to monopolize. Long-term, dynasty or backlash? Rhetorical question. Will this spark a revolution? Implications ripple. Draft picks devalued, parity gone. Fans worry, baseball's boring now. But for Dodgers fans? Glory. This is game-changing, the conspiracy that reshapes MLB. In the end, this is the Dodgers empire rising, or falling. What do you think? Push all chips on Tucker for elite dominance, or bring Bellinger home and bulletproof the bullpen? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Are the Dodgers conspiring to break MLB? Like, subscribe, hit that bell for more breakdowns. Stay true blue and let's ride this storm together. And remember, in baseball, nothing's ever as it seems. Stay vigilant, fans.